In for Baccarat, and that goes in! Hugo Baccarat gives Flint City a 3-2. Buckley, the ball falls to Buckley. One-on-one with Etheridge. What a save!
Welcome into the first ever MSN All-State Media Day for girls soccer. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrett.
Ball comes in, a good hit! 1-0! Shot, another save from Etheridge! Rebound, and it goes in the back of the net. The Bulldogs up 1-0! Burzma, but then for Vlasma! 3-0! Stewart Heights with a shot! Upper 90 and in!
Effectively today here on the Michigan Soccer Network, we are launching our new division of player recruitment videos.
Mario Canoe now finds Stock. Stock's got a left-footed banger. He shoots it, and it's in! The Red Hawks equalize! Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan. It is the State Cup Finals. It is the Elite. It is the Michigan Rangers. It is the Nationals. It's all live right now on the Michigan Soccer Network and the MSYSA YouTube channel. My name's Jonathan Turner, alongside Dan Stickrett. And Dan, a rematch of last year's State Cup Final. And we have not only great teams, we've got great players. A lot of action here on this Sunday morning here in October.
Yeah, you look up and down these rosters, there is a bevy of future NCAA Division I, Division II, and Division III, and any IA players. There should be some college scouts in attendance today. Both these teams are pulling some very talented high school teams as well. We'll see a lot of these names pop up during the girls' high school season in the spring, whether it be all-state, all-district, all-conference. A lot of these players earned postseason awards last spring. Some of these players won national postseason awards. The USYS National Tournament back in July. So this is going to be an exciting matchup. A lot of big names on the field here today from both teams.
And with the third member of our team, Kennedy Broadwell, is going to talk about this matchup right now.
Yeah, guys, you bring up big names that are going to be playing on this field here today. Ava Lucky probably being one of the biggest. She's headed to Michigan State next year. She'll be joining a Spartans program that is back-to-back Big Ten championships. They're sitting at 10-1-5 on their season, and they'll be playing Northwestern here in just a few hours, guys.
Thank you very much there, Kennedy. And we have a great matchup here. Again, a chance here to move on to the regionals later on this summer. But the Michigan Rangers Nationals coming up next right here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
He'll cut it back on his left foot, and that goes in! Towards the 6, a one-time shot, and it's 2. Now one with Etheridge, what a save! One-time shot! My goodness! One finds his way to the back. Banger. He shoots it!
Prefer to play center myself.
Welcome back as the walkout has begun. These two teams faced off a year ago, and the Rangers won 3-2. The Nationals come into this game. They're based out of Pontiac, Michigan. 4-1 in the Cup run. 14 goals for, 5 goals against. The Rangers coming in 5-0, 27 goals for, Dan, 3 goals against. So you talk about how one team has a tremendous amount of firepower. Other team has got firepower as well, but 27 goals to the 14 of the Nationals. But the big one here is goals against. Both teams have only allowed 8 combined goals in that 10-game run.
Look at the Rangers. Ava Lucky, as we talked about the pregame, she's one of the best players all of the state of Michigan, all levels of club and high school, going to Michigan State. But they have a multitude of D1 and D2 level players on this team. You talk about Jordan Klassen, the Zeeland West product. 4 sport athlete in high school, all-state first team in soccer, all-state honorable mention in basketball, state qualifier in track and field and cross country. You're not going to find a much better athlete than Jordan Klassen from the Michigan Rangers. She'll be another one to watch.
No, you will not. Talented players on both sides of the ball. It's a coin flip on who is going to come away here today victorious. But we are excited to bring you this coverage live right now on the Michigan Soccer Network. It's the first time stopping by, hit that subscribe button, like us, share this with your friends and family. Also do the same thing on the MSYSA YouTube channel. Shout out to our production team, best in the business. Ryan Gagnon, our camera operator today. He'll be here for the marathon. Brianna, our technical director, producer, and replay specialist. Dan Stickrat. My name's Jonathan Turner.
You look at the national side, they're going to look to get the ball up to Presley Jones, who attends Sterling Heights Stevenson High School. She set the single-season school record at Stevenson last spring, was the school's first all-state first-team player in some 2 decades. And Lauren DeYonker at Troy Athens, she's a 2-time all-stater as well. So the Nationals will look to get the ball up top to those 2 players in particular.
We are officially underway here from the Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan. It's the Michigan Rangers taking on the Nationals U18, U19 Elite Girls State Cup Finals. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrat. This ball makes its way back to Klassen. And they'll work around the back line. Starting in goal here today for the Rangers is Kaylee Walcott. On the flip side for the Nationals, you've got Ashley Miller.
Walcott plays at Hudsonville High School. They were ranked #1 all last spring in Division I. They only lost 2 games. Unfortunately, both of those games were in shootouts, so they lost in their conference tournament semifinals and then their district championship. So they actually didn't have any championships to speak of last year besides being #1 throughout the entire regular season. But she comes from a very good Hudsonville program.
Ball up this near side, defended well there by Garza, and she'll look to clear it up. Makes his way back to Klassen. And she'll cut back, and they'll go all the way back now to this back line in Ava Steen. Little touch up top. Right back, and looking for a Lutke. Is
What side?
ball up this near side. Touched by Tessa Ponstein. Actually pronounced Ponstein, I apologize.
Ponstein's part of that trio from Hudsonville Unity Christian, along with Ava Lucky and Ava Steen. They are back-to-back Division III state champions at the high school circuit when they'll be up in Division II next spring, but all 3 of those players earning high all-state accolades here back in June. So 3 very accomplished players on this roster for the Rangers, all coming from the same high school. Unity Christian's been one of the best high school programs in Michigan State history.
Good cut inside by Williams. Ball out wide up that far side. Looking to go inside. Top of the 18, cleared away. Not out of danger quite yet is Jordan Kearns. Doesn't get a clean touch, and it'll make its way out. So up that far side. Happy to have you along here today for this 9 a.m. kickoff. One of 2 games here today at the Fieldhouse. Next game coming up here at noon, and that's the U17 Girls Elite matchup. Michigan Tigers taking on the Plymouth Rain. And yes, we know that's right in the middle of Lions football against Minnesota Vikings, so you're going to have to put that game on your DVR. Watch that not live. Watch this instead, because that's what we're going to have to do. Good work by Klassen. So play it back. Under pressure from Abby Ellis, and almost one back. It did get one back. This is Okeke, and she'll walk in. An open net in the 18, looking to finish, and she can't do it, but a penalty has been called.
The yellow card issued as well.
Okeke was in all alone.
Okeke, a highly athletic forward from East Kentwood High School. She also plays basketball. She beat her defender down that left side, was taken down from behind, so Nationals.
An open net in the 18, looking to finish.
Except for a PK
she
from the
can't
spot.
do it, but a
Look at that
penalty has
replay
been
is-
called. A yellow card was issued. Who was issued the yellow card, Dan?
Could not tell exactly who he carded. No player turned around. They just was a group of players that kind of just walked away.
So Jones steps up. She puts it right down the middle, and the Nationals capitalize in the 5th minute. So a defensive miscue by the Rangers led to a breakaway by Okeke, and Jones from 12 yards away puts the Nationals up 1-0. We're back. Underway. Ball up this near side. Cut back. Williams. Good defensive work by Abby Ellis. Tries to get through 2 players there for the Rangers. Ball over the top and now played back by Ava Steen. Ava Steen is the one that is a recipient of that yellow card as well. Is up that far side. Glowicki for the Nationals. The ball goes out.
I misspoke here a few minutes ago. Okeke comes from Bloomfield Hills High School.
Ball played into the 18, loose, and out it will go for a goal kick. So talk about a start. You know, if you're Henry Steinwasser and the Nationals, I mean, in the early going of this match, it was a lot of possession based in favor of the Rangers, and a miscue defensively led to a turnover that gave Okeke that one-on-one.
Okeke was getting ready to take a shot on that open net. The goalkeeper came out. She beat the goalkeeper to her left. Was taken down from behind. The Rangers are fortunate enough it was just a yellow card and not a red card, as that was a takedown in the box.
Ooh, as Miller runs into her own defender. And Emma Barker is not getting up. Nope, she's slow to get up. As Barker is...
Miller comes from Troy Athens and Barker comes from Rochester. They're on opposite ends in the high school season, but here they're teammates and close friends. Just a little bit collision. They were both going for the ball, teammates, and collided about 10 yards in front of that box.
You know, the way that Barker's acting is almost like maybe she's got a bloody nose or something like that.
Bloody nose or wind knocked out of her, both, yeah.
Yeah, just the way that she's acting, and obviously we'll pull back from that. But both teams here will take a moment. But again, let's look back at that goal here a moment ago, and this is the actual finish by Presley Jones. So Jones, and you know, again, she steps up, and you know what? Look, obviously what she did here, she kind of freezes the goalkeeper and then puts it right down the middle. Dan, you can't ask for a better finish from Presley Jones.
Jones, again, had a great high school season finishing. She's been great here for the Nationals this fall as well. She's going to Lawrence Tech University down in Southfield, up-and-coming NEIA collegiate program.
As we got Kennedy Broadwell now with a few words here.
Yeah, guys, I just wanted to touch on Jones. She's a 3-year member of her varsity team. Scored 3 goals her first year on varsity and reached 22 last season, setting a school record that she's looking to beat again for her final year on varsity.
First team All-State in Division I for Sterling Heights Stevenson. Kennedy alluded to. Set the single school record, the first time in like 20 years that Stevenson have had an all-state first team soccer player.
So clearly, by the way, just so everybody at home knows, so Barker is being treated for, you know, some sort of a bloody nose. Didn't get, I mean, it could be a lash on the forehead farther now, but definitely being cleaned up on the pitch. But either way, you know, yesterday we had a chance with some of the information that was given to us for that second game. There was like a book of fun facts. Do we have any of that today, Kennedy?
No fun facts given for either team today. Just commitments, which of course are fun. And unless you're handing me some right now, it seems like you have a secret list.
It's a Santa's list. Just
oh my
out.
Goodness.
I went home last night and took notes.
Wow, you really did. A lot of commitments, a lot of all-state awards.
I did not take notes. That was given to us by Scott Wilcox, the team manager of the Rangers here. We went over and talked to both coaches. He handed me that short list of accomplishments of their team, and I forgot to give it to you.
Oh, well, thank you. I love it. It's the best gift ever. But I do know one exciting thing about this Rangers team is they've got a core group of 9 that have played together for the last 10 years or so. So I'm excited to see that sort of chemistry play out on the field.
I am as well, as referee is having the players come back out on the pitch as they continue to work on Emma Barker. Let's go back and look at that. We can look back at the penalty kick, or what led to the penalty kick. Is we'll play it right now on your screen. An open here, take a look at it right there. Looking to finish. And again, just Ava Steen, you know, and this is the difference too, Dan. If we talk about like what's happened here in regards to law changes, and that's a big one because puts it right down the middle, if you think about that, 4 or 5 years ago, that would have been a denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, and Ava Steen would not be playing the rest of this game.
Yeah, I've seen that called a red card many times over the years.
You know, and that's the thing is that, and to be fair, that tackle, which is it's a tough tackle. In a lot of cases, those same and this is the reason why they changed that whole law or the rule is because that same foul that took place in the 18 might not be a yellow card or even a red card anywhere else on the field, but only inside the box. And so that was one of the core reasons why they made that change. But Barker is up now, which is good to see. Again, that collision that she had with her goalkeeper, Ashley Miller. Miller comes out, clears the ball. She does her job, but Unfortunately, Barker just couldn't get there, get out of the way. And as a former goalkeeper myself, Dan, I can tell you that a lot of times I would be in that same kind of a situation with my teammates. You know, you have to come out and make a choice. And at the end of the day, I told them, I'm like, hey, you know, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to go through you if I have to.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, in sports, you have to make a decision, almost a reactionary decision. Sometimes it's a quality decision, sometimes it's not. The Rangers are fortunate that Ava Steen, one of the best defenders in the state of Michigan, did not get a red on that play. So still 11v11. She'll play with a caution the rest of this match.
So Barker is off, for at least for the time being. She continues to be worked on that far side. It's Garza. Ball given back now to Klassen. Up that far side. Mullenberg. Now out for a throw-in. Settle down. In the middle of the park, looking for Lutke. Lutke now outside the 18. Lutke looks to fire one. It's blocked and out towards midfield. Oh, Garza. Okiki. Back to Garza. Up this near side. Garza had a player inside. She's found her, but just can't get it to her. It was Abby Ellis. It's now a ball into space, looking for Lutke, and that will make its way all the way back to the Nationals goaltender in Miller. Ball settled down. Oh, and a collision as Boersma was in on that contact as Morgan Wilcox went down. Ball played back in by Garza to that far side. Glowicki, good battle, but last touched off Glowicki as Mullenberg was there for the Rangers. It's a beautiful, beautiful Sunday here in Brighton, Michigan, except we don't get to enjoy it. We're inside a dome, field house. It was 72 yesterday, Dan. I think 72 again today.
It's absolutely perfect indoors, right?
That is true. Whether it's this ball over the top, looking for Boersma. It's tracked down there by Lauren DeYonker. Lauren came in. Slide it over for Barker. This ball is played up and into the wall behind the goal. As Emma Rosick, I believe, came on for Barker. I think Barker might be coming back on right now, actually.
Rosick spends her days at Troy High School. So Barker, the injured player, just came back on. She attends Rochester High. She'll also be joining Presley Jones over at Lawrence Tech University.
So Garza will settle it down. A little miscommunication, and she'll now play it back to Barker, who, good to see her back out. As a ball from Jones, looking for Okiki.
Defensive
touch. That's a good ball. Boersma was looking for Lutke. Too much pace.
Defensively, the Nationals done a great job here in the first 16 minutes and change of not letting Ava Lutke touch the ball much. She is a scoring threat anytime she's within 40 yards of that goal. She scores goals in bunches at the club level. She scores bunches at the high school level. She is, again, heading to Michigan State. So defensively, they are going to keep two players within a close distance. Ava Lutke here on the pitch. Legacy Sports Center.
Looking for Williams up this near side. Williams looks to put this in towards Lutke with a head, and it goes right at Miller. Not a bad idea. Maybe Lutke let that one go. Maybe it finds its way off to Molenberg off on that far side, but either way, Lucky gets ahead, and Miller will punt it up now.
Miller, an all-state goalkeeper for Troy Athens last spring. Her counterpart, Kaylee Wolcott of the Rangers, attends Hudsonville High School.
The ball was slotted in towards Williams once again, and then cleared away by Garza. So now Lutke will fire one towards that near post, and Lutke's getting a little more action here these last couple moments, Dan. It's one of those things where you only hope to contain her because you're not going to stop her, right? I mean, it's eventually Lutke's going to find a way. That's just the kind of player she is. That's why she's headed to Michigan State, which is, as you know, was ranked #1 in the country during this season for women's soccer.
Lucky is considered a top 100 prospect in the country. Even though she does not play in the ECNL or Girls Academy circuit, she is a talented player for this Rangers team. In the high school circuit, she's played both forward and attacking center mid. They kind of move her around. You can watch she has long strides. She's very quick. She can use both feet. Very good on head balls in terms of crosses into the box or restarts.
So ball over the top. Barker runs onto it. End up going out. So ball thrown back toward Klassen. Met there defensively by Wilcox. So now Kearns into Lutke. Lutke past Barker down by the end line. She looked to slot it into the 12. At the 12, but knocked away up here towards Okiki, and a little battle up this near side and out for a throw-in. So good work to clear that one once again by the Nationals. Into Wilcox. She'll mess up that first touch. Ponstein. Now played up. It's a good ball into Ellis. Ball pushed out wide towards Jones, the goal scorer. And if you're just joining us, the lone goal coming back in the 6th minute, a penalty shot conversion by Presley Jones after Ava Steen took down in the 18 Chimaka Okiki. That's all the difference in this one. We're officially in the 21st minute. So now Klassen has Williams up this near side. She'll go back. Ponstein up the middle and a touch, but now Garza has it at her feet, and she'll play it right up the middle for the Nationals. They were looking to play that into space for Okiki, but a misread, and Klassen will track this down with plenty of time. Now Klassen. Ball played inside to Timmons. Back inside. Kearns. And now here comes Timmons once again into Lutke. Timmons gets it back, but she can't bring it under control.
Timmons is another versatile player. She plays multiple positions for Portage Central in the girls' high school season. You'll see her play marking back. You'll see her play somewhere in the midfield. She's a very talented two-way player. Play defensively or contributed on the offensive end for whatever team she's shooting up for at the time, either high school or club soccer. She's also a college recruit as well.
Oh, a little touch. Now look at Lucky's wide open. Oh, Lucky can't get there, but a perfect opportunity to capitalize and equalize. Unable to bring that one under control was Lutke, is down on that far side. Jones will throw it in for the Nationals.
Lucky just a little bit unlucky there in the middle of the box. She's trying to get a hold of that ball, but two defenders kind of closed the gap on her really quick inside the 6.
If you're watching on YouTube, let us know in the comments where you're watching, who you're rooting for. I'm not sure if MSYSA allows for comments, but on MSN you certainly can. Is this ball brought up by Kearns up that far side? She'll find Lutke. One back now by the Nationals, looking to go over the top with a lot of pace. Played up, looking for Ellis, and into the corner, and back now to Walcott. Ball looked to play up towards Ponstein, but Kearns was there. Now one back by Jones and the Nationals. Jones dribbles at Wilcox. Jones looked to slot it in off the post. Take another look at this one. Is this? Missed it there, we apologize. Ball up this near side. Good work here by Wilcox. It's Morgan Wilcox. Now the referee will call a foul on Wilcox. Ball played out wide. One back by the Rangers. Now Lutke looks to play this one into the middle towards Ponstein. They're given right back by Garza to Ponstein, and now looking to run onto this is Boersma. Boersma, and now Garza pokes it out for the first corner of the match.
First corner for either team. You've seen the Rangers ever since they conceded that goal. They've picked up the pace. They only have a 3-2 shots edge overall and 2-1 on frame, but they've had more of the possession here the last 20 minutes.
So Jordan Kearns will, I believe, slide over in that corner.
Kearns, a Division II Davenport University commit. She plays her high school ball at Byron Center just down the road from Davenport.
So we saw a substitution just come on as well. We'll take a look at that in a moment. Ball comes in. Miller goes up. Blues ball in! Not quite sure who got the head on it. It went over Miller's hands, I believe, and into the back of the net. Let's take a look at this again. Look at that in a moment. So the ball comes in. Looks like that wasn't Ponstein, number 11? 21, so Cadence Williams gets the goal. And we are all tied up here in the 26th minute.
Cadence Williams, the Hudsonville High School product, leaps high in that goal mile scrum, close to 20 players in the box. She heads home to Jordan Kearns' corner kick.
Look at this now. Ball towards the near post. It's wide. A save by Miller. So almost scoring 2 goals in the course of 1 minute. It's pushed aside by Miller.
Defensively, the Nationals, they need to settle down. They got to not just clear this ball, but they need to settle down. The Rangers are attacking in waves. They got a lot of offensive weapons on this team. They do not want this game to get out of hand now that the Rangers have leveled this up at 1.
Ball comes in off the corner. It goes toward that back post, but they're going to say it was out. Ava Lutke was there with the head. See, there's Cadence Williams credited with the goal. Up that far side. See, as though we did see Chloe Salo come in. So now up comes Ponstein, looking for Lutke, and there's too much on that one.
'28th minute, we're tied to 1-1. The Nationals applied all types of pressure here in the last few minutes. They now hold a 5-2 shots advantage. 4-1 on frame, and they've had 2 corner kicks here in the last 3 minutes. They resulted in a game-tying goal here just a couple minutes ago.
So currently in that U15 Girls Premier Final, MFA Revolution lead 2-1 over Royal Oak FC. You can watch that on our YouTube channel as well as MSYSA as this ball played up towards Lutke. Lutke, she'll bring it down. She'll pass it off towards that near post, and a shot from Boersma is saved by Miller and goes out wide. So the third corner of the match coming up here for the Rangers.
Shot looked like it might have been a little bit just right of the goal. Millard still dove to her left to kind of push that aside just to be safe. Got another corner kick coming up for the Rangers.
The referee will come in, have a few words here with Garza, and I believe that's Williams. No, it's not Williams on the goalkeeper. This ball is played in. Miller goes up in the air, and she'll grab that with confidence.
That ball is destined for that far post. Miller realized it. She leaps high. She carooms that ball. That's her 5th save here on the morning. So we're now in the 30th minute. This is the U18, U19 Elite Division, so these are 45-minute halves.
It was Boersma finding Williams. Up that far side now is Jones, who scored the goal for the Nationals, looking for Okiki, and she goes down hard, no foul. Good crowd on hand here today for this final. Looking for Okiki, and cleared up back towards midfield. Boersma. Now looking for Lutke through that space, but Barker steps in front of it, so good work from Barker, and they'll play it immediately up top. This ball gets through. Ball played back up by Wilcox to Okiki. Okiki looking inside for Ellis, and curled up by Wilcox. So look at this, is now Lutke will try to track this one down. She comes in, and good defensive work by DeYonker. Wasn't DeYonker, I apologize. That was actually number 8, Emma Rosick.
Rangers had 2 players on the far left side wide open. They were unable to get the ball to switch fields, but they have maintained possession, getting it right back.
Lucky was looking for her teammate in Boersma, but won by Barker. Now Ellis pushes it out to Jones up that far side. Mullenberg there defensively is now played in, and Ava Steen tracked it down.
Shows you how much respect the Nationals has for Ava Lucky. They're putting 2 players on her at all times. But it is a gamble. If she's able to get that ball in the open space, she has a lot of quality teammates that can create chances, finish opportunities as well. So the Nationals, it's kind of like pick your poison with this Rangers offense. There's a lot of weapons up and down this roster.
So it looks like Boersma stepped off, as well as Williams. So we have a 0-0. This ball played into the 18. See who's subbing in here. I believe it's Bailey DeVries who's 0-0, but not 100%.
DeVries plays over at Caledonia High School in the spring.
Ball last touched off Garza. Looks like Macy Moore stepped on as well. As now we're going to see Okiki come off. As Salo's going to go up top now for the Nationals. As we saw subbing in Leia Letta Facci. Now Klassen on her left foot towards that near post. It's now Kearns, and ball almost went up into the upper deck.
You saw Klassen take that shot from about 35 yards out. You can see her athletic ability on the field. She's all over. She's playing in the back. She's playing attacking mid, out wide. They kind of move around. She doesn't really have position, but she's very effective every time she touches the ball.
Kearns inside, finding Timmons. So now a shot towards that near post. It was Mullenberg. So 29 minutes in. It's 1-1 here at Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Sticker. The third member of our team, Kennedy Broadwell, here as well. Joined back by her here in a few moments. Now Kearns into Timmons. Ball out wide. You'll see Lucky now has actually dropped down in the middle of the park, Dan. She's not playing as high. That's to get her more involved in the middle of the park, maybe create some havoc. It's now Moore up that far side. Moore cuts it back. The great cutback. Puts it inside and right into the hands of Miller.
Miller came off her line to room that pass. The Rangers had a couple players making that run into the box.
Played inside. Facci. Now Wilcox was looking to go out wide, and that's broken up. Ball played inside towards Lutke, and a good head and step there by Ellis. Garza pulls it back. Now up this near side. DeVries looks to cross it right away. Was looking towards Macy Moore. Moore, ball still loose, was looking for Akweme. Brianna Akweme. Ball played back. Ball inside to Kearns. Good ball movement and build up here by the Rangers. You can just see what they're trying to accomplish. This ball put up over the top by Lucky towards DeVries. She'll cut back on Garza. Now down by the end line. She'll slot it in. Loose. No one there at top of the 18. What you got to do if you're DeVries and slotting that ball across, there's nobody there, is now Lucky will fire one past a diving Miller, but goes wide.
The Rangers continue to press. They continue to create. They're getting shots, close range, from distance, corner kicks, restarts. They have that 9-2 shots advantage. They're looking to get the go-ahead goal here before the half.
We're going to send it now down to Kennedy, who's got a few more words for us.
Sure, guys. I wanted to talk about Jordan Klassen. She is the Rangers' other D1 commit, headed to Ball State to partake in some action, my favorite thing ever. We've talked about how versatile she is on the field. She's also regarded as one of the most versatile athletes in Zeeland West history. She is a 4 varsity athlete: track, cross country, obviously soccer, and basketball. So like I said, she's headed to Ball State. They've also got another Ranger that has got some D1 prospects in Ava Steen. She was on the MHSAA Dream Team at Unity Christian with Lutke. So we'll wait for her on some more D1 offers, guys.
Thank you, Kennedy.
Ava Steen kind of stepped into that starting role at Unity Christian this past spring, made that dream team, was an exceptional backline player for the Crusaders. You can see her. She's part of the Rangers backline here today. And you're right, Jordan Klassen. She'll be a All-State Dream Team prospect next spring as well. One of the best all-around athletes in all of Michigan. You talk about players playing 1 or 2 sports nowadays, and it's kind of an area of specialization. She plays 4.
Well, hey, I say I can't be great at a lot of things. I can be good at a couple and great at one, but maybe she can be great at all of them, Dan.
Well, she was All-State honorable mention in basketball. I mentioned that earlier in the broadcast. She qualified in cross country and track, so in the spring she's playing track and soccer. She's playing club soccer all year round with the Rangers. I mean, I don't know when this individual sleeps. She's a good student. She's a D1 prospect going to Ball State. You can't say enough about a student athlete like Jordan Klassen.
So ball actually hit off a Nationals on its way out on that far side as we are in the 39th minute, 1-1, a goal back in the 6th minute, a PK conversion by Presley Jones, and then an equalizer back in the 26th by Cadence Williams off a corner kick, off her head and into the back of the net. That's where this game stands. You know, after that goal scored back in the 26th by Williams, almost as if like this Rangers team was shot out of a cannon. They almost had another goal 30 seconds later. It's now Timmons. Ball kind of played up, kind of deflects. Now looking for Lutke. She'll get a touch, but one back by Wilcox. Now Garcia up this near side. Looking for Thatchy. Ball played up this near side, looking towards Moore, and that's cleared away by Barker. So ball is, actually, they went out for a corner kick, so not a throw-in. So I believe this is the 4th corner of the match here for the Rangers. This ball comes in. Miller goes up. She gets a hand on it. Ball still inside the 18. Makes his way back now to Ava Steen. She'll play it over here to Klassen. Inside. From Moore, looking out wide to DeFries. That might just be too much, and it is. So a goal kick coming up here. For the Nationals, as Lutke will get a head on it, right back towards top of the 18. Back to Lutke. Ball on her left foot. She'll keep going. Shot! A save by Miller! What a strike by Lutke. An equally better save.
Yeah, Miller had to go high to get that save. That's her 6th stop of the morning. She has been very acrobatic patrolling that box, keeping this game level for the Nationals. She has stepped up her game today. She's kind of frustrated the Rangers a little bit. The Rangers, yet another corner kick coming up.
So here comes the 6th corner of the game. Sorry, 5th corner of the game. Ball makes its way back out to Steen. Steen. Put in the mix towards Moore. That goes just wide.
43rd minute now, and the Rangers are simply peppering the final third of the field. The Nationals are kind of holding on. Rangers have 11-2 shots advantage and 7-1 on target with 5 corner kicks at this stage of the game.
So Salo looking for Maher. Maher tried to get through that back line, shut down. So now Moeller playing it into Maher. That's one back. Settle down. Kweme. Now Maher. 5-on-5. Maher looking for Salo. Salo tries to cut inside. The ball now makes its way back to Maher. Now the ball pushed out wide to Garcia. Garcia puts a cross in towards that back post. Salo! A simple ball played in the middle of the park, out to Garza. A left-footed cross. Salo gets a touch on it. It's 2-1.
Just the second shot on target on the counterattack goal. Both of the shots on frame by the Nationals have found their way in the back of the net. So the Rangers have controlled this game for the first 43.5 minutes, but they now find themselves down 2-1 to the Nationals. Just a couple minutes left here in the first half.
So Garza was able to put that one across. She'll get the assist. But Salo is the one who gets the goal. But a very interesting game, Dan, because right now the team that's been dominating is not the Nationals, and they have the lead.
That's the way soccer rolls sometimes. I've seen it time and time again in my life at all levels of soccer.
Now Maher takes a shot that's blocked on its way towards goal. DeYonker. Now she's outside the 18. Lutke there defensively. She'll look to play it back. Budzik. Remember, there was a lot of stoppage time that we're going to see. We had probably at least a 3 or 4 minute delay for that injury to Barker back in the first 5 minutes of this game.
Barker collided with their old goalkeeper, Ashley Miller. They were both going for that ball. There was a long delay.
Ball settled down by Ellis. She looked to cut inside.
Back to her.
This ball played over the top. Settled down. So now they look to build. Garza. A little shove down by Garza as went down DeVries.
Somewhat of a clean first half overall. Just 6 combined fouls between the two sides as we're now into stoppage time.
Ball played over the top. Still loose. Now Moore goes up and over.
That ball kind of bounced out right in front of Moore. It's just not able to put that shot on target, but another dangerous opportunity for the Rangers, yet they find themselves down 2-1 here late in the first half.
Better since I stood up.
So Miller will put this back in. It's now Andrea Sweet. So throwing up that far side. Again, I took a guess, Dan, on that being
5 to 6 minutes.
maybe 3 minutes of stoppage time, but maybe you'll Maybe it'll be 4, maybe it'll be 5. I don't know. I've been wrong all weekend, so.
Yeah, we talked in one of yesterday's games, there'll be like good 5 minutes of stoppage time. There was 1.
Ball last touched off a Salo. Cleared up by Kearns. Oh, good turn. Oh, given right back to Timmons and the Rangers. It's now Lutke looking to find DeVries in space. Good idea, but this will go out.
Just way too much pace on that through ball.
She lives in Beverly Hills. Unless she's got family out on the west side of the state.
This ball played in towards Salo. It was now DeYonker with the head. Touchdown by Thatchy. Thatchy goes down hard. Now Lucky, DeYonker on her back. Now Garza. Lutke looking up top for Akwame. Up that far side now, we've got Timmons, and out it will go. Now Timmons into Lutke. Now DeVries looking for Moore. Moore will air in the corner.
So corner kick number 6 coming up for the Rangers. We're now in our 5th minute of stoppage time. This might be their last chance to level this game up before the break. Again, 11 shot attempts, 7 on frame. This is another set piece from the corner, and they have got to find a way to get this into a scoring opportunity, find a way to get this into the back of the net.
I'd imagine this is probably the last chance here as this ball makes its way out, but getting pretty darn close, Dan, here to the last few moments of this first half. All played in off the goal kick. Lutke with the head. No. That will wrap up this first half. It's 2-1 here in favor of the Nationals. A 44th minute goal from Chloe Salo is right now the lone difference in this game. Dan, we're getting ready to head to break. We'll take a look at some highlights on our way out, but an overall good first half.
The Rangers have control of play without, but they were caught napping. They were late in the first half. The counterattack, 3-on-2.
Jones steps up.
Salo, the Bloomfield Hills product, puts that ball into the lower left corner of the net. They lead the Rangers 2-1 at the break, even though the Rangers, again, 11-3 on shots. 7-2 on frame, 6-1 on corner. Ashley Miller for the Nationals has been outstanding between the pipes. She's made 6 saves about the first really close to 50 minutes because there was 5 minutes of stoppage time as well.
No question, as we'll head to the break. It's 2-1 here in favor of the Nationals. 45 minutes to go until a new state champion is crowned. Will it be the Rangers or be the Nationals? We'll find out after this. So the third corner of the map. Back to Lutke. Ball on her left foot. She'll keep going. Shot! A save by Mattia. Puts up cross.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
He'll cut it back on his left foot, and there goes in! Towards the 6, a one-time shot, and it's 2. Now one with Etheridge, what a save! One-time shot! My goodness! One finds his way to the back. Left-footed banger. He shoots it! It's in!
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends. Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions. the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more. The highlight videos could be self-submitted, 15 to 30 clips that will be put into a 3 to 7 minute long video. Video review of your Huddle, VO, or other platforms that you might have video on, as well as for an additional charge, MSN can come out and film games for you to create those clips. Our coach evaluation process, which is also an additional charge, where we have college coaches from various levels across the United States that will review your game film and provide feedback on how to improve that film, as well as also evaluating your play and what you can improve on. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
The following is a presentation of the Michigan Soccer Network.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
He'll cut it back on his left foot, and that goes in! Towards the 6, a one-time shot, and it's 2. Now one with Etheridge, what a save! One-time shot! My goodness! One finds his way to the back. Left-footed banger. He shoots it! It's in! Welcome back into the Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan. It's the start of the second half coming up here live on the Michigan Soccer Network and MSYSA YouTube channel. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrad. It's 2-1 here in favor of the Nationals, who've had only a handful of chances but have converted on a penalty shot and a cross back in the 44th minute from Garza to Chloe Sallow. And that is all we've got cooking here. Excited to have you back as we're waiting for the referees to make their way back on the pitch.
The Nationals have been very opportunistic in that first half. Just 3 shot attempts. Jonathan, 2 on frame. Both of those found the back of the net. They've only been able to generate 1 corner kick, but on the other end of the field, Ashley Miller has been an acrobat between the pipes. She has 6 saves. Her defense in front of her has frustrated the Rangers time and time again. The Rangers Lily controlled almost that entire first half, and they're looking to try to get an early goal to level this up. The Nationals are going to just continue to do what they do defensively and quickly clear that ball. They have been very good inside the box today. The Rangers have a lot of offensive firepower. We talked about a lot of their players that are getting recruited or have already made their commitments. A lot of those players are up on the offensive end for the Rangers.
Waiting for the referees to take their position. And here we go. Back underway here. Michigan Rangers are in their all-white kits going now right to left on your screen. The Nationals in their blue kits are going left to right. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrett. Kennedy Broadwell, the third member of our team, will join us here throughout much of this second half. Counting at least 17 times, we'll have her on. Hopefully she got over hits ready.
And Kennedy is what, a birthday girl?
Kennedy, that's right. Kennedy just turned 26 years old here just a few days ago. So happy birthday to Kennedy.
Thanks, y'all. I appreciate it.
I don't think we're going to sing her happy birthday on the air during the broadcast, but happy birthday
to you.
Closer to 30 than 20 doesn't feel good. I'll just say that.
Oh, no. Hey, you know what? It's that 25 is a good one. After that, I think it's all downhill. I mean, it's that 25th. It's like it's all downhill. There's this ball over the top. Okiki was in an offside position. But the question I have for Kennedy is, what does a 26-year-old now do on her birthday?
Well, I sidelined a high school football game, so that's what I was up to. And before that, I got lunch with my boyfriend, and that was my entire day.
Okay.
But, you know, a guy we all know and love, Samuel Fisher, he got me a bracelet and a card because he's the best friend ever.
Sam Fisher is probably the nicest kid I've ever met in my entire life. I mean, he is loyal to a T. One of the most loyal people. He will not commit to anything unless he is 100% sure he can go. And I can't tell you that that's not a trait that you see in a lot of people in this world. Sam Fisher has been with us since the beginning. Back in 2021, when we launched the platform, he was with us doing games at a local university. He's probably done close to 500 games with us in that time period. This ball played up towards Lutke. Now Timmons will step in front of it. So now this ball makes its way back and switch to this near side. That's Mullenberg. Played back. Now up towards Lutke. She's got a defender right on her back. Now she'll enter the 18. Good work defensively. Now Mullenberger will put it back into the 18 towards Williams.
Get it back, White. Get it back. Let's go.
I want to thank you all for tuning in here on this Sunday morning. It's 10:05 a.m. here in Brighton, Michigan. About 45 minutes minus traffic out here to Brighton from downtown Detroit. Michigan Rangers called their home in the Grand Rapids area, so it's about an hour and a half for them, a travel here this morning. Nationals called their home in southeast Michigan, so in Oakland County, near Pontiac, Oak University area, Evolution. About a 45-minute, hour drive for them, depending upon where they might live. As Dianca will get ahead on it, makes its way to Thatchy.
Depending where they live or how many orange barrels there are.
Oh, look at this now. Okiki behind the back line. Okiki. Oh, she's defended well there at the end by Sydney Wilcox.
Wilcox had to put on her afterburners to track down Okiki. She was able to block that shot before. Went towards Wilcox, a great defensive effort to kind of recover.
One back by Barker. Just an update scoring-wise in the game across the street here at the Legacy Sports Complex. Royal Oak had 2, MFA Revolution 2. They're in the 75th minute, so that game 5 minutes ago in regulation. we did kind of basically allude in our pregame conversations during our production meeting that they need to get all the overtime today. So we did put that off to them as this ball makes its way to the 18. Now Lutke plays it up towards Mullenberg. Went right past her. And a good work. So that's a slide out by Morgan Wilcox. So Lutke continues to put pressure. Now Lutke was right there for the Rangers. This is knocked out. Now Timmons inside to Kearns. Clausen. Back to Kearns. She'll play it into the box, and Miller will just easily grab that one. So ball up middle of the park. Garza. Ponstein was right through her back. Foul called there on Ellis. That's Abby Ellis, a Saginaw Valley University commit. Division II program. Dan, is that the Cardinals? What is Saginaw Valley?
Saginaw Valley is the Cardinals.
Yep, there you go. Look at that. Another counterattack opportunity up that far side. Had to get it into Okiki as fast as possible, but not able to do that as Kearns comes back. As Wilcox. Now Facci. Now Lutke. She'll turn and then she'll find Mullenberg. Mullenberg up now into the 18. She'll pull it back. Top of the 18. Ponstein. Good work, but unable to connect the pass inside. Good close down and compactness as referee will now stop this clock as Wilcox, sorry, not Wilcox. Rosick is slow to get up. It looks like she's able to get her under her own accord. So trainer will make her way out. She's pointing to her right foot there, Dan.
So she's going to be okay. Just a slight limp. She's being taken off the field.
Remember those days, though, Dan, when a player got hurt and everyone just took a knee and took a seat on it? Remember those days? The good old days, right?
You don't see that anymore.
No, well, I mean, you do it at the younger ages for sure, but you're not going to see it on a, U18, U19 girls match. I'd be likely to pull a muscle if you do that now, right? All back in play as Wilcox will put this up towards top of the 18. Lutke tries to settle it down. Good work by Wilcox. Ball back inside the 18. Ooh, a shot attempt by Boersma. Just couldn't get enough on it.
So Miller, 7th save on the morning for Troy Athos product.
So they are in overtime over across the way, so could have happened to a better crew.
Of all the games here this week, and that is the third one that's gone to extra time. We saw 2 here on this field yesterday, and one of those went into a shootout as well.
It's good for TV there, Dan. It's good for TV. PKs are good for TV. Not good for the production-wise, just we want to get rest. But it's Wilcox into Ellis. Facci. Timmons is right there. Ball now Mullenberg. Wilcox settles it down, looking for Okiki. Now Moeller. She'll almost lose the ball, she'll keep it. Looking now for Okiki up this near side. She keep it on, she cannot.
Both teams a little bit sloppier to open up the second half in terms of errant passes. There's a lot of possession ball going on in the first half, but both teams need to kind of settle down a little bit.
Right now, National is playing down a man as Rosick is being attended to on that far side. Ball put in towards Ponstein. Ellis gets a heavy touch. She'll push it out wide. That's Williams going to try and track it down. Williams into the 18. DeYonker there for the Nationals as she clears it up. Now back to Ava Steen. Ava Steen, remember, she got that yellow card back in the 6th minute. It led to a penalty shot and a conversion for Presley Jones.
The Nationals have never trailed in this game. They were up 1-0. The Rangers tied it, and they took that counterattack goal into the halftime break for 2-1 advantage. That's where we're at right now in the 55th minute. The Rangers are starting to regain a lot of that possession they had in the first half.
So ball up that far side, a collision between Clausen and Glowicki. So now we're going to see a substitution. I believe they're coming in for Rosick. Who's still being attended to on that far side. Very interesting comment from the crowd saying get in your scoring drills. Typically drills that are done in practice you don't really do in games. It's always funny. You hear the comments coming from the parents or the peanut gallery, as we say sometimes. Ball on that far side.
Yeah, our mics were picking up some of the conversations in the first half.
I'm not sure, though, who came in for Rosick. But she is still down that far side, and the trainer continues to work on her. And being that she was subbed out, I do not believe she's allowed to come back in. Ball up this near side, looking for Mullenberg, and ball thrown back in, and now Rangers. They've been in control of much of this match. Clausen. She'll look to slot in towards Lutke. Now Timmons. Can you see that compactness right in the middle of the park? They're forcing the Rangers out wide. Williams looks to put this one towards that back post, and instead she'll put it through the uprights. Touch.
With the Nationals defense kind of keeping two players very close to Ava Lucky, the Rangers need to do a better job of switching fields and spreading that field out all the way out to the touch lines. There seems to be both teams are kind of playing it towards the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic, a lot of congestion in that area of the park.
Timmons. Ball makes its way now towards Okiki. Steen now will push it out wide towards Clausen. I think actually Ellis came back in. Maybe who ended up taking off Rosick. She's wrapped her foot on that far side. Kiki almost runs into the referee. Good step in by Mullenberg as Okiki. Good step again by Mullenberg as met by Moeller. Ball makes its way to Thatchy. Deflected right towards Timmons. Now Ponstein. Into Kearns. All played up towards Boersma, and that'll be cleared away by Barker. We're going to say a bad throw-in for the Rangers.
You don't see that very often at higher levels of soccer. That was clearly a bad throw-in as we're now into the 60th minute. The Rangers have picked up the possession. They controlled most of the first half. They still find themselves down on that 2-1 hold. They're trying to dig their way out of that. They've only conceded 3 total shots, 2 shots on frame, and the Nationals were able to convert both of those.
Switch towards his near side to Lutke. Lutke kind of plays it up into the 18 towards Williams. Ball kind of deflects, makes his way into the middle of the park, as now Timmons will slide over, try and win that battle, and she does. We're going to say a last touch off the Rangers.
Come on, White, you need that goal. Let's go, White. Be on that ball first. Come on, White.
Settle down. Now it's going to cross out. Thrown in by Wilcox. It's Jones, now Okiki, and she knew as soon as she touched it, not what she wanted. Looking to switch the ball. It's a good switch. Mullenberg now, as Garza will just clear it up into the wall. It's got to be a added benefit, you know, you're playing on a field like this, because you know, you kick it out of touch. It's not going off into a cornfield or into the woods or poison oak or something like that, which you might get when you're out in other places, you know, or off into the distance into some bleachers at some high school stadium. It hits off the wall, comes right back. No ball person needed, right?
Yeah, some of the high school games I've been to over the last few months, sometimes a player will put a ball over the goal, into a cornfield, into a swamp. You know, we did a game at Buchanan this past fall, high school game. That's down by the Indiana borderline. There's a group of trees in a cornfield right behind that on the north end of their fields, and that's common in a lot of schools across the state. They might have a soccer-specific field. In some of these smaller rural towns, you're literally in agricultural areas.
Ball played up top. A touch by Ellis, as Garza will try and track this down before it goes out for a corner.
Come on, Rangers, you want it. Let's go.
63rd minute. This half, just 2 total shots for the Rangers, 1 on target, and the Nationals yet to attempt a single shot. Already played 17 minutes of the second half.
This ball played into the 18. Played up now towards midfield as Clausen step, but Avestein is right there. Avestein. Good work from her. Okiki. She's got Salo. Salo right now has the game winner if this result holds. As that ball is played back by Wilcox to Garza. She's under pressure. And now Barker.
Come on, ladies, we need to score. Come on, a little offense. A lot of offense.
Being that Rosick is out now, looks as though her ankle or foot is taped. She's receiving ice. I believe her day is done.
No turn, no turn. Go, White. Go for it, girl.
Oh, one back by Okiki. She's taken down, and a free kick coming up here for the Nationals. Again, throughout this game, Dan, it has been all counterattacks from the Nationals. All their opportunities have come really in defensive miscues or a ball taken away, intercepted. That's how that second goal came about.
The first goal was on a penalty kick, but it came off a counterattack where the ball was slotted in the box on a breakaway. A player was taken down. Nationals, again, just 3 shot attempts all in the first half, and both of their shots on target resulted in goals.
So Lutke, good switch to that far side. Played now towards Boersma. Barker there first. Out of touch it will go. Played inside by Boersma towards Ponstein. Ponstein gets a touch, and good work by DeYonker to let that one roll out.
The Nationals conceded 6 corner kicks in that first half. They have not allowed the Rangers to get the ball too many times down on the box to earn those corner kicks. There's no corner kicks here in the second half.
Ball comes in off the goal kick. Played now into Timmins. Good cut back from Timmins. And a foul being called by the center referee. So a free kick coming up here for the Rangers. So Steen will take this free kick. It's 2-1 here in favor of the Nationals. Good head there by DeYonker. As Garza now will clear it back up, and Wilcox will settle it down. She'll try to put it back in the mix. A heavy touch, but one back. Clausen. Lutke plays it back. Good give and go. Lutke towards that back post. Garza gets a head on it. Another touch, and it'll go out.
They've got to move Ava Lucky to more of a wing forward or outside midfielder. She's been all over the field today. You see her versatility, but the Rangers need to start getting her the ball here on the left side. They are clogging up the middle too much. They're not using the full field. The Nationals have been stout defensively if they're not allowing very many chances to get through into the box.
So let's be put back in by Miller. As Timmins gets a touch, now Lutke looks to go over the top, and she does! Boersma's there, but so is Miller. A simple ball, almost too difficult to handle, is now the ball into Okiki. Good work by Steen. And a hard collision on that far side. And a yellow card was given. So it was Wilcox that took the spill. Take a look here at this replay. Yeah, that's a hard tackle. I believe it was Wilcox that received that yellow card. It's Salo. Now one back. If she can get this ball to Okiki, she was wide open. Ball over the top almost for Okiki again. Now, loose ball picked up. Lutke. She'll cut inside, nobody there. Ball goes out of touch on this near side.
So 69th minute, just a little bit, 21 minutes and change left for the Rangers trying to net an equalizer. They have dominated possession in this game, but their passes have not been as crisp in the second half. The chances have been minimized by the Nationals defense.
Ponstein. Salo, and actually she swung and missed.
teammates.
So throwing on that far side. Scarza. Still 2-2 over in the dome. Good work by Clausen. She's going to hang on to the ball. Goes to get by Thatchy. She does. Inside to Kearns. Kearns maybe thinking shot. She plays it, and it goes long and wide.
The National done a great job in that attack as well. They had all 11 players within 30 yards of that goal. They are frustrating the Rangers. They are closing down those passing lines, forcing the Rangers to shoot from distance. They may be playing to hold on to this lead, up 2-1 here with just under 20 minutes to go in the second half. The Nationals yet to attempt even a single shot here in the second half. They are holding on.
That they are. Okiki still battling hard. Okiki out that far side to Salo. Salo. It's a good ball inside. Good head away by Clausen. She'll get, oh, that's a good touch. Collision, but now here comes Lutke and the Rangers. Lutke cuts inside. All alone. She's tripped up a little bit, and the referee will bring it back.
Lutke caught in the middle. The Nationals closed in with 3 players. One of them drew a foul, setting up the Rangers with a free kick, but Lutke, she's kind of been all over the field in this match. They're looking for her to try to create something to net an equalizer.
Now Steen will take a shot, and Miller pushes it aside.
So the first corner kick of the second half for either side as Jordan Kearns jogs over to prepare to take this set piece from the corner flag.
They scored their first goal on a corner kick to equalize. This ball played in. Now to Lutke. Lutke with the left foot. She couldn't get enough on it. Then last touched off Lutke. Oh, they're going to say actually went off of the Nationals. Ball thrown in to Clausen. Into Steen. Kearns could not make a good pass. Is now Okiki. Played into space. Lutke tried to get around on it. Now, look at this. Oh, that was a good looking run from Okiki. Ball played up by Thatchy towards Okiki as this ball is played up high in the air. Scarza will try and track it down. She does, and up that far side, and it'll just be in the green space and nobody there for either side.
Come on, Rangers, go again. Keep doing it. Keep doing it.
74th minute. 2-1 here in favor of the Nationals. Remember, this is a rematch of last year's Girls State Finals where the Rangers won 3-2. Ball into space towards Lutke, but now there's DeVries. DeVries with a heavy touch and now cleared up and out. I believe that was Barker. Ball now up this near side. Steen one-on-one with Okiki. Good work by Steen. Now see a substitution as Mullenberg will come off. currently in stoppage time, in extra time over at the Dome. 2-2 still. Jones plays it up. It goes past Wilcox, and now Steen will play all the way back to Walcott. Sallow comes in, knocks down Kern, and a free kick coming up here for.
It's a 6th foul of the second half against the Nationals, 10th overall. That foul is well within the Rangers' side of the field, so harmless.
Now Clausen. Clausen into Kearns. Back towards Lutke. Lutke can't get there as this ball played up towards midfield. See all these players behind the ball for the Nationals. Into Lutke. Now Clausen. Clausen cuts. Now Clausen! Just wide!
Absolute rifle of a shot, just wide left of that goal. Lutke found the space, got it over to Clausen, just slightly off target.
Another look at this one. I mean, what a great turn. I mean, what a great move. And then this just goes just wide. I mean,
absolute
my
rifle
goodness.
of a shot.
Could have asked for a better chance there. Settled down by Ellis. Ball makes its way to Timmons, but now Clausen.
Now in the 77th minute.
Ball makes its way to Clausen. She's got some green space. Plays out wide to DeVries. And ball played up again. See how many players, Dan? They're dropping everybody back at this point.
Back within 40 yards of the net. All 11 players have been back there. They are just trying to hold the Rangers off. They have not even attempted a single shot in this half, as I mentioned a few minutes ago.
As Lutke gets in there, Clausen's going to try and keep it on. She does. Down in that corner. Settled down by Lutke. Sorry, we can't see what's going on in that corner. Just as much as you can't see it, either can we. Now Timmons. She'll try cut back, and Jones wins this back. It's 2-on-4 as Jones. Good defensive work by Steen. Played into Lutke. Looks to get by Wilcox. Ball slotted out wide up that far side. That's Ponstein. Down by the end line. Garza there defensively. She plays it back to Lutke. Lutke will now take a shot. It's off the crossbar. Ball played in now at the 18. Hit off the hand of Ellis and up and over. Look at this strike. She plays it back to Lutke. This is why she is so special. Shot goes past Miller's hands and off the crossbar, inches away.
Yeah, you talk about soccer literally being a game of inches. That was lucky on the part of the Nationals. That ball is an inch lower. That is in the back of the net. They escape danger once again, but time is not on the side of the Rangers, even though they are pressing this whole game. They're down 2-1. We're now in the 79th minute with time ticking down.
So Timmons. Lutke. Good pullback up this near side, and Clausen will settle it down. Looked back to teammate and Steen. Steen, good ball inside. Kearns to Lutke. Out wide. DeVries. DeVries tried to turn right into that pressure of Moeller, and now the foul called on DeVries.
Just the third foul of the second half, 5th overall against the Rangers. They've played somewhat of a clean game. They're just been a little bit snake bit on the offensive end, but the Nationals are going to start stalling a little bit of time every time there's a free kick.
Wilcox, ball deflected. Now Kearns will find Lutke. The key here for the Nationals is just maintaining your assignments, understanding the space you have to control, knowing when to step and when not to step. Making sure they have that cover, their balance. So now Lutke was looking for Williams. Actually, Peinstein is now Okiki. Okiki's got speed, but Steen's going to try and track her down. Okiki, great recovery from Ava Steen. And plays inside, a little give and go. Look how far back Lutke is now as this ball played into DeVries. DeVries tries to cut back. She is held up. And now Jones. I'd imagine we're going to see a yellow card. We are. That yellow card coming in the 81st minute. Let's take another look at this one. DeVries tries to an old-fashioned throwdown here in Brighton. Now. Our very own camera operator, Ryan Gagnon, well, he's from Brighton, and he knows what a throwdown in Brighton is. Remember him last year, was all excited about the Brighton Bulldogs as they made their way into a state final for high school soccer. It was my Athens Redhawks versus his Brighton Bulldogs, and of course, you know, his boss, it wins. It's just kind of how that rolls. I mean, it's just
both those teams were knocked out here in the last week and a half. There will be no repeat champion in Division 1 this year.
Still an OAA red chance, though, is both Troy High and Rochester Adams.
And Oxford.
And Oxford all still in it.
The Sweet 16 will be next week with the regional semifinals.
I mean, West Bloomfield is also in the OAA. They're in the white. They have an outside chance with luck and whatnot for that maybe to
pull an upset. They will play Oxford, so that's congrats to West Bloomfield. Started the program back in 1982, first ever district championship.
Ball to Clausen. She'll cut inside. She was maybe thinking shot. Now Lutke. She'll pull back.
Nationals again, all 11 players within 30 yards of that goal.
The ball inside, and Boersma was right there, but so was Barker. Just couldn't get around on it.
So 82nd minute. We're seconds away from the 83rd minute. The Nationals clinging in all ways to a 2-1 advantage. Both those goals coming in the first half. There were only 2 shots on frame, resulted in those goals. Their defense has frustrated the Rangers here throughout the contest, conceding just that 1 goal in the 26th minute. They're trying to hold on for the upset win here today at the Legacy Center.
Come on, Rangers, score! Rangers, score! Come on, right, score!
Ball goes out up this near side. So again, down in this corner, DeVries, actually it's Clausen. This ball actually makes its way up and off of the hands of Miller for a corner kick. So a set piece coming up here for the Rangers in the 84th minute. Across the way, it's in the 98th, it's still 2-2. This ball comes in, top of the 18. Clausen, just that touch. If she could have gotten a cleaner one, maybe gotten a shot off. But Okiki, great work from Okiki. The goalkeeper is out in Walcott, but you'd have to really hit one just right to make it all the way down in the open net. Ponstein looks to go long, maybe like a little flick, looking for DeVries. So now Miller will take her time. So Miller will put this one back in. 5 minutes to go. Sallow. There's Kearns. She's got Steen in back. Ball over the top. Now looking for Lutke. Ellis is right on her back. Good touch by Ross. Ball played into the box. Lutke's right there. Settled back down. Played out wide up this near side. Kept on. Good work by Clausen. She'll go inside. Now Clausen will fire one. That's well wide.
So 9 shot attempts in the second half for the Rangers, just 2 on frame, but they have 21-3 total shots advantage. 8-1 on corner kicks. They still find themselves down 2-1 as we're now in the 86th minute.
So 86 minutes have passed, 4 minutes to go. For this team, for the Nationals, were an at-large last year in regionals. Won U.S. Youth Regionals Region 2, went on to Nationals and won with this team.
The Rangers actually used this team. They moved up to the U18-19 division last spring and won a national championship. So,
and Jones, Ava Steen just stepped right in front of that pass from Jones. Okiki would have been gone one-on-one. Now the ball into Boersma, up that far side. Ball played back. Now playing to the 18 as DeYonker will get a head on it.
DeYonker actually plays the midfielder up top at the high school level today. They have her in the back line. She has been part of an exceptional defensive effort today for the Nationals.
She'll get it. Well, someone went down now. It looks as though a cramp maybe for Ellis. She is holding her lower leg. I don't know if it's a cramp or not. Seems as though she is definitely having a cramp. Those are the worst, Dan. I remember those as an athlete. Remember those as an athlete, you know, driving home in the car with my parents and just falling asleep and then waking up with that cramp. And the worst time is to get it in the car ride home.
I was a soccer and track athlete in high school. We used to go into the pool for workouts sometimes, grab our arms all on the edge of the pool and kick our feet above the water. Especially at track practice, we would use that as a workout at the beginning of March when it's still cold outside. But I remember some horrific cramps getting out of the pool with doing those types of workouts.
Continue to work on that cramp. Remember, we saw Rosick go down earlier in the second half, and she has not returned. Currently in the 102nd minute. Over in the Dome. I could have swore they were like 40-minute halves. I didn't realize they took 15-minute. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I guess they are 15-minute overtimes. But they are currently tied 2-2. As now Ellis is up.
So 6 games yesterday, 4 today. We've had a combined 3 games that reached overtime between the two fields here at the Legacy Sports Complex in Brighton, Michigan. But each and every final has been extremely close, down to the wire type of soccer. You wouldn't expect anything better than this coming at a state cup level.
The ball will be restarted here with a goal kick. We are in the 89th minute. I mean, we saw this first half end with, I think, 5 or 6 minutes of stoppage time. We are going to see that here for sure in this second half. Garza last touched off Ponstein and out for a throw-in. Someone dropped their phone down below. Now Jones. Little flick. If she could have got a little more on that, Lucky would have been wide open. Picked up by Ross. Ross finding Clausen. Clausen inside. Oh, Lutke. Not quite sure what she was trying to do there, but either way went into the hands of Miller, who will take every second she can.
I think Lucky was trying to get the ball and spin it around the defender. It went through her own legs into the hands of Miller.
Ball actually the last touched off of the Rangers and out for a throw-in. DeVries turns on it. Still has it. Looks to go over the top towards Lucky. Lucky gets ahead. Little flick there by Boersma. Now Moore in the 18. She'll lay it back for Boersma. Played inside. Misplayed. Ball's loose. Salo was there. Now penalty has been called. And a yellow card has been shown. My goodness!
92nd minute, we're in the stoppage time.
For Boersma. Take a look at this again, misplayed, and she just hangs on to her foot, and then it comes in from Salo, takes her out, so now Lutke will step up. Lutke versus Miller. 90th +1. You can hear a pin drop in here, but me. It's Lutke. Lutke puts it in. It's 2-2. Taking a look at this one, Dan. I mean, she does what she does best. Cool as a cucumber.
She not only puts that top shelf on the left side, there was a ton of pace. She leaves no doubt. So a game of frustrations has resulted in a game all leveled up in the 92nd minute. The Rangers have controlled play this entire game, and now they got a chance to take this game into overtime.
It changes the whole game because, again, the Nationals have kind of gone into this shell.
The Nationals, again, not a single shot attempt or corner in this second half. The Rangers have control play throughout.
And Dan, again, if you think about this game from last year, the Rangers won 3-2. I mean, someone's going to win here today, 3-2.
Another
ball
free kick.
Put in by Ava Steen. And Lutke tried to get ahead to the back post and just passed Moore. Still tied over across the way, so why not have both games be tied? Ball into Lutke. Trying to push it out back there to Macy Moore. And out for a throw-in. 94th minute. Salo. Ball now played back. Now to Clausen. DeVries comes in. The good job by DeVries. She'll play it in to Boersma. Out to Lutke, and then one back by Wilcox, and she'll clear it away.
So we are now entering the 5th minute of stoppage time, the 95th minute. All leveled at 2. This has been one incredible game between two of the best club teams in the state of Michigan.
Oh, look at this. This ball makes its way in, and it was Ponstein with the header. The Nationals really have not put anything of substance together offensively in this second half. Up that far side, Ponstein will try and track it down, and Wilcox is there, so it's cleared away. And deflects out again. Officially now in the 5th minute of stoppage time. Salo. And there it is as this half comes to an end, and it is 2-2, and we are heading to overtime. And my goodness, Dan, my goodness.
We've seen it all this weekend. Some incredible comebacks, some incredible saves, incredible goals. U18, U19 Elite Division. You wouldn't ask for anything better than a double overtime thriller. We are entering extra time here in just a few minutes, and can the Rangers continue their offensive prowess and find a way to get ahead? They have never led in this game. The Nationals defense has been great. They did concede that late goal into stoppage time without attempting a single shot in the second half. So we'll see what kind of alignment, what kind of effort these two teams have left in the tank. Getting set for overtime here in just a couple minutes.
We're headed to overtime here in Brighton. Don't go anywhere. Be back after this.
Are you looking to play at the next level? MSN is now offering player recruitment videos. We are excited to partner with you and your family in getting you to the next level. To learn more about our packages and what we offer, head over to the MichiganSoccerNetwork.com. Remember, your journey starts with a click.
I'm a husband. I'm a father.
I'm a sister.
I'm a son. I'm a brother.
I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I'm a referee.
I'm a referee.
I am a referee.
I'm a referee.
He'll cut it back on his left foot, and there goes in! Towards the 6, a one-time shot, and it's 2-2. Now one with Everett, what a save! One-time shot! My goodness! One finds his way to the back. Welcome back here into the Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan. We're headed to extra time. Michigan Rangers at Nationals. A chance to hoist a championship trophy this Sunday and move on to regionals here coming up this summer. And talk about dramatics there, Dan Stickrat. I mean, you've got a penalty shot that is called, a penalty that's called in stoppage time. Ava Lutke, arguably the best player in the state of Michigan, steps up and does what she does best. She scores goals.
Yeah, you've seen her do it at the high school level, the club level, whatever level she's playing at. She scores goals and it sets up teammates. They guarded her with everything they had. The Nationals defense was great in the second half, but there was 2 fouls on that takedown. The teammate was trying to get up to put the ball in the open net on the 1-yard center. She was yanked down. Lucky steps to that penalty spot. She leaves no doubt. Not only does that ball go upper 90 ahead pace on it like it was going to land in the Upper Peninsula. So we're all level at 2-2 entering overtime. The Rangers had the momentum. The Nationals have been playing some incredible defense in this game. We'll see what plays out here over the next 30 minutes. We got 2 15-minute overtime periods, must be played in full, so there can be multiple goals scored in these overtime sessions.
Remember the third member of our team, Kennedy Broadwell. She's sitting right alongside us. I'm sure she's got some things to say here in a couple of minutes. So we'll bring her back into the broadcast to talk about this matchup. As we are back underway here from Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan. Jonathan Turner alongside Dan Stickrat. 2 15-minute overtime periods must be converted. If we're still tied at the end of those, we will then go
If you are the Rangers, you must keep continuing what you're doing. Just keep pressing, looking for open teammates, using that full field. The Nationals have been sitting back on defense. We'll see if they are going to try to play for a shootout or if they can generate any type of offense, which has gone silent here in the second half.
Help but think. We watched a U19, U18 game yesterday. Completely different. That game was so meticulous. The ball was always on the ground. I've not seen so many unsettled balls like we have tonight. The energy was so different, but yet we're finding ourselves right back here in overtime.
Yeah, you can start to see the emotions taking over this game. Sometimes as a result, a little bit sloppy play, more direct soccer, not necessarily as much possession. The Rangers look, they've settled down here in overtime. They were just trying to get everybody forward to try to net that equalizer. They're able to get that penalty kick here in stoppage time.
Yesterday, I had a running theory, and it was that first game, you know, that was 0-0. It went into penalty kicks. It was because they were older and their maturity was showing through it, and they weren't playing so crazy. We didn't see it until that second game. That was, what, U16? Well, this Rangers team has completely blown up my working theory from yesterday. So I'm back to the drawing board and knowing absolutely nothing.
This is a very experienced, very deep, talented Rangers squad. The Nationals coaching staff knew that. They have played several of their players in the backfield throughout the course of this match.
The ball loose. Moore will try and track it down. You know, I'm actually a firm believer, Kennedy, that I think that no one in the morning games wants to win until they get to later. Yeah, I mean, because it's like every morning game. It seems like, you know, we get to noon now. We want to get home. You know, that's what I think.
Okay, that'll be my new working theory because that one's not been blown up yet.
Well, I figure if they have to get up at the crack of dawn or well before dawn to come over here to Legacy Center to play an early match, why not extend it? Why not enjoy the moment and spend as many hours as they can on the pitch at the Legacy Center? This is about as awesome as a sports complex I've seen in the state of Michigan. There are so many indoor and outdoor fields for over a half dozen different sports, all which are completely full all morning, all afternoon yesterday. 6 o'clock, I'm walking out to my car. The baseball and softball fields in the southwest portion of this complex were still flooded with games.
Well, Dan, and obviously right now, you know, if you look at what's happening across the way too, a penalty shootout is taking place over in the Dome. And
so that is the 4 games this weekend have gone to at least double overtime. That is the second shootout match. We had one yesterday. The 9 o'clock game here at the field house. Force SC prevailed.
this ball is put up and over on others' field, so it's 4-3 in favor of the Revolution. And if they score this one, they will win this game. Their game over there. Remember, coming up here at noon, Michigan Tigers FC Elite taking on the Plymouth Rain. That game kicks off at 12 p.m. We're in the 95th minute here. Ball is headed by Moore into the 18. Barker will get a touch. It's now Timmons looking for Lutke. And the Revolution have just, I believe, won over. I think they have won. I was going to say they won it. So the Revolution have won the State Cup over at the Dome. That's the U14 girls, U15 girls premier gap matchup. No, they have not won. I guess they're going to keep kicking.
They were celebrating like they won on the other screen.
I was going to say it's 5-3, and now it's been confirmed. Math just wasn't mathing over there quite yet, so that's probably what it was.
But on this field, the Rangers are still continuing to attack. They're able to net that equalizer into stoppage time on the Ava Lucky penalty kick. Goal.
Ball just outside the 18. Ball out wide towards Ponstein. Now back. Miller now has it. So, yep, the Revolution have won MSYSA Girls Premier Final.
So after this game is complete, there'll be 8 champions crowned with 2 more games here this afternoon.
Now, Thatchy looking to play it into Okiki. Is Garza. It's now Timmons. Into DeVries. Ball is into the 18. DeVries gets there first, but Miller.
It's been Miller time on this day. Yet another save for the senior from Troy Athens.
Ball makes its way to Okiki.
So Miller that was her 11th save of the morning.
Ball up at far side, Avesteen. Ball the top, looking for Okiki, and out comes Walcott. One back by Thatchy. Tries to get past Ponstein.
Referee does not blow his whistle on that. Looked like there was a slight shove. It's getting a little chippy here on the near side. Both players. Got a little contact. The referee has said play on twice.
So a ball down in this corner, the near side. So it looks like a restart down in the corner. So a goal kick. We're in the 100th minute. Game has kind of settled down a bit here, Dan.
So the Rangers have controlled a lot of possession here in the first overtime period, but you don't see the emotion of trying to get that equalizer. Things have settled down quite a bit.
I want to thank you for tuning in here on this Sunday afternoon. Sunday morning, not quite afternoon yet. I keep saying that. I know.
Still under an hour till we get to the afternoon.
So Lutke.
The Rangers have Lucky playing more of an attacking center mid instead of forward here in the first overtime session.
Mullenberg puts it in, and all kind of drops right to Wilcox. Will go over for Okiki. Now Thatchy. Right over the top, looking for Okiki. She tries to cut inside, hits off Steen. Now Okiki goes down. She's like holding her stomach, maybe. They got the wind knocked out of her. Ball now towards Moore, top of the 18.
Lucky tried taking that shot for about 30 yards out. It was blocked.
Sallow wins the ball. Ball makes its way to Kearns. Ball played out wide. Ponstein. Garza there defensively. She'll play it into the 18. Barker gets there first. Now Garza gets the ball back. One back. Slow to get up. I'm sure that was Mullenberger. It was. Mullenberger took a spill. Now ball out of play. We get closer now. 103rd minute. Ponstein. She'll throw it into space towards Moore. Moore will cut inside. Now Moore to left foot. A save by Miller. All now cleared away. That was Thatchy.
104th minutes. We're just down in the final couple minutes of the first overtime session. Again, these are two 15-minute full overtime periods. Game was all leveled up there in stoppage times, 2-2.
Ball goes wide of the goal, out for a goal kick. Miller will put this back in play. 2 minutes to go. Actually, a minute 10 to go in this first extra time. Back to Walcott. Ball looked maybe we switched to this near side for Ponstein. Her hand was up. Now looking into space for Lutke. Over by Ponstein. Facci was right there. Now they're going to call a foul on Facci.
So inside the final minute, plus if there is any additional stoppage time here in the first overtime period. So the Rangers got a set piece coming up just inside midfield on their side. So take the short free kick.
As that will wrap up this first extra time period here in Brighton. 15 minutes to go in extra time to decide who wins this state championship, or we're going to head to penalties. Either way, we'll be back for more after this.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
Welcome back here into Brighton as we are getting ready for the second extra time.
Working overtime. This is the fourth game of the weekend. It has gone to this. We just saw a shootout victory over in the bubble field here just within the last half an hour, and this game is in the second overtime. A couple overtime games, one which reached shootout yesterday as well.
That it did is all up that far side.
This will be the 8th game that will have completed on the weekend. We have 2 more games this afternoon, one on each field.
Lutke. Now Clausen. That far side. Cut back. In towards Moore. Deflects towards Miller, and she'll come up with it. Ball down by that far side. Good switch to Clausen on this near side. Good ball. Wilcox looks to clear it out wide. She does, so throw in deep. In the Nationals' defensive third. Ball is thrown in, and Moore just couldn't get under control. His ball back to Kearns now. Kearns will put it right back towards top of the 18. Loose. Players from Nationals kind of waiting as now in comes Moore right at Miller. It's actually Boersma.
Fourteenth save of the morning for Ashley Miller. Talk about stepping up. Your team needs you to keep this game close. She's done every bit of that. The Rangers have continued to dominate, control possession, control the flow of the game throughout. Nationals, they have not attempted a single shot since the business end of the first half. We are now in the second overtime session.
Settle down. Ball makes its way to Timmons. To go up that long and that far side, looking for Klowicki. Settled down by Steen. Into Lutke. Over the top, looking for Williams. Moeller now. Lutke. Not the pass probably she wanted to put out there, but she'll get it back. Sallow. Ball put inside towards Boersma. Loose. Now Garza pops it up. Teammates and Clausen and Lutke were right there. Now in comes good play, but giving right back to Steen and the Rangers who continue to press on this Nationals back line. Wilcox, Moore steps in. She'll play it out wide. Ball put in towards top of the 18. Boersma. Mullenberg. Put back in, headed back. So now Timmons will look to kind of step. Good work by Steen, but she makes a meal of it. Looking for Okiki.
Okiki was very active in those first 10 to 15 minutes of the first half, but they have done a great job not allowing her to get into a foot race. As a striker.
All played into Lutke. Sallow there defensively. Now Clausen inside. Williams. Williams thinking shot, plays it right at Miller. Ball makes its way over to Kern on that far side.
So 111th minute. You can start to see here as we're partway through the second overtime session. Fatigue is starting to become a little bit of a factor. Passes aren't as crisp. The energy is not there. Players aren't running full tilt. The Nationals bend but don't break defense is held true to form again here in both overtime periods.
Down goes a Nationals player. That's Glowicki that went down. So a free kick coming up here in the 112th minute. 8 minutes to go here in this game. As Garza puts it back in. Onstein will play it up that far side looking for Boersma. She'll get there, but Garza wins that defensive battle. Ball kind of deflects towards Kearns and still on that far side. Up that far side. Moore. One-on-one with Barker, and Barker cleared out. You know, based on how this game has gone, and again, looking at how good and how many fantastic players the Rangers have, you know, Steinwasser and company, I'd imagine their game plan again was to pack it in and play a very counterattack style game, which we've seen here throughout much of this. And now that you're in extra time, get to PKs. You know, let your goalkeeper, you know, maybe bring this one home for you along with, you know, just good placement and penalties and come out here with a victory. Because at that point, it's 50-50, Dan.
Yeah, and Ashley Miller has been one of the stars of this game with 15 saves. She's been very acrobatic, patrolling that box. Ava Lucky scored the game time and goal in the stoppage time in the second half on a penalty kick. So if this does get the pens.
Oh, look at this now is Okiki behind that back line. Okiki, a save by Walcott. Okiki has been dangerous throughout this game on the counter. Walcott standing tall.
It's the first shot attempt that the Nationals have had since the waning minutes of the first half. And it comes on a breakaway where Walcott has to make the stop, and she hasn't seen any action for over an hour and a half.
Mullenberg looking for Lutke. She's behind that back line. Wilcox will track. Lutke will be taken down, and that was Garza. So a free kick coming up here, 115th minute. We'll play to 120. Ponstein will take this free kick.
The ball is like set up about 5 yards out. So the referee moves it back to 10. The Rangers putting 9 players up inside or at top of that box, trying to get a go-ahead goal here late in the second overtime session.
Ball comes in. Up goes Miller. Ball's loose. The pass goes untouched. It goes wide by Moore.
Nationals defense holds on once again. The Rangers flooded that box. 8 players in that scrum, 1 player at the top of the box, just unable to get a shot on target. National earns yet another goal kick.
Someone just gave a simple message to the Rangers, which was score. Simple. It's very simple in its delivery. Not so hard, not so easy in the execution of it, but especially when you got a goalkeeper like Miller standing in the way. Esteen Into Timmons. Shooting it by Okiki. Good job by Okiki by Timmons to turn away from that. Inside, Mullenberg. Pushed out wide, Ponstein. Knocked away.
Misspoke earlier in the game. Timmons is actually from Otsego, north of Kalamazoo. I mentioned she had played her high school days at Portage Central, so my apologies about that.
Played back to Steen. Now Clausen. Good decision, right back into Timmons. Plays it out wide, Ponstein. In towards Moore. Almost kind of makes his way past Moore towards Lutke. Lutke's in the 18. Williams. Now a shot in through traffic. Ball's going to just deflect. Right in front of Miller to save. Clausen with another shot. Just up and over.
If the Rangers were playing an average team, this game might have been 8-9 to nothing at this point, but the Nationals defense, and in particular Ashley Miller, have been absolutely brilliant in this game, keeping the high-powered Rangers down to just 2 goals, and now they're just about 3 minutes and change if they can hold on to forcing a shootout.
It's good battle from Moeller, and now they're going to call a foul on Williams. 1:18 in, 2 minutes to go. I will say this, Dan. I mean, every game we have seen so far this weekend has just been fun and exciting. And if you're the MSYSA, if you're a soccer fan, you can't ask for more than what we've seen.
No, every single game has been extremely close. Again, this is the 4th game that's reached double overtime. We've had 2 finished in shootouts. Every game has been close, down to the wire type of soccer.
As a collision between Steen and Okiki, as Steen was called for the foul. Taking a look at this one here. Yeah, good hold there by Okiki as Steen took her down, maybe. So a ball will be put back in by Jones. Wilcox right back in the mix through traffic into the hands of Walcott. Minute 30 to go. Ball now played up as Williams. Williams gets in front of it. Miller, loose ball, Moore, blocked. Now Mullenberg. That's blocked. You're throwing everything but the kitchen sink.
Three shots, all 3 blocked by Nationals defenders. They finally earned another corner kick. So we're down inside the final 2 minutes of the second overtime. Chances are going to start running out. So if the Rangers and you want to get a go-ahead goal, now would be the time to put this into the 6 and try to get a header or a volley.
Ponstein puts it in off the corner. It's headed away. Ava Steen. Not the ball you probably want if you're Steen. That's a square ball. Now it's played up over the top. Walcott is going to come out, and she's going to just clear it away, and that's a smart thing to do. Oh, that's kept on, though. As now Jones will take a shot. You appreciate the effort there, but that's not what you want. Oh, that ball was picked up as Jones played that one in, and that will wrap up this game, and we are headed to penalties. So penalties will decide this U18, U19 Elite State Championship matchup. Don't go anywhere. Penalties coming up.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Did you know that MSN is now offering player recruitment videos? Our packages include a player profile where you show your preferred positions, the club, the league, or school that you play in, your current coach contact information, and more.
Welcome back here into Legacy Sports Center in Brighton, Michigan. Penalty kicks are upon us. The second time here we've had penalties.
We saw penalties in the U18, U19 Premier Division. Now we are in the U18-19 Elite Division. Both those games in back-to-back days will be decided on penalty kicks. We're at 2-2. Who will step forward and provide this magic in the shootout? Will it be a battle of goalkeepers? Will we see a bunch of shots converted?
So it looks as though kicks will be started here with the Rangers. And we're going to see Tessa Ponstein will take this kick. So Ponstein versus Miller. Ponstein puts it in. And the Rangers take a 1-0 lead here in penalties. So Presley Jones, who converted the penalty kick back in the 6th minute, will step up now, taking on against Kaylee Walcott. Puts it right at Walcott, who for most of the day has been now wait just a moment. They're going to say Walcott maybe left early. So Presley Jones is going to have a redo. Flair for the Dramatics. Jones steps up again, but Walcott!
This game had had more twists and turns on the Rocky Mountain Road. Jones got a retake. The first one was stopped. It was stopped again.
So now Jordan Clausen's going to step up.
The Ball State commit on the penalty spot.
Had a phenomenal game for the Rangers. Clausen off the woodwork and in. So just like that, right now, it's 2-0. So we're going to see Jenna Moeller, the Siena Heights commit. Moeller just passed the hands of Walcott. It's now 2-1. Ava Lutke scored the penalty, the tying penalty, back in stoppage time for the Rangers. It is eerily quiet in this facility, Dan.
You can hear crickets and pin drops for sure.
Referee blows the whistle. Lutke puts it in the back of the net. And they've now taken a 3-1 lead. Now, if Lauren does not have to make this for them to stay in this, but obviously it would make it much more difficult if she does not make it for them to stay in this, because then it'd be Walcott having to make a bunch of saves. Miller making a bunch of saves or misses. DeYonker. She'll put it just past Walcott. Now it's 3-2. So this is Madeline Mullenberg. Stepping up now against Miller. This ball, and now Miller dives to her left and pushes it aside. Had Mullenberg put that one in, Dan, I think that's the winner, right? Because, well, possibly. Here comes an opportunity now for the Nationals to tie this one up as Morgan Wilcox.
You get to this stage of a penalty kick shutout, it's kind of a must make for both teams. You do not want to let another team get back into it.
Wilcox finds the side netting. We're tied up here once again. It's 3-3. Alexa Boersma now steps up to take this penalty. She's the fifth kicker here for the Rangers. Shot put in the back of the net. Converted penalty, it's now 4-3. It's now Lillian Garza. Will step up here to send this into sudden death and penalties. This must go in. Walcott has already made a save in this one. Looking to make the stop here for the Rangers. And Garza puts it past Walcott. Frozer. And it's 4-4, so both teams missed a penalty in the first 5. So now we go to sudden death. So it's 1-1. Each team will get a chance. As now we'll see number 11, Jordan Kearns, step up to take this kick for the Rangers. She puts it in and converts. It's now 5-4. It's now Okiki. Kiki steps up. This is a must make. Kiki be very dangerous here today for the Nationals. Had numerous breakaways. Was taken down in the 18 back in the 6th minute. And that was put in the back of the net. It's now 5-5 as we head to our 7th kicker. So this is Cadence Williams. Remember, she scored an equalizer back in the 26th. Williams steps up and puts it past Miller. So now Chloe Salo will step up. She scored back in the 44th minute. Steps up, off the crossbar! And the Rangers have won the state championship once again.
7 rounds of penalty kicks. Must be a winner, and the Michigan Rangers, they dominate this game, but they had to force the shootout with a goal late in regulation. 2 minutes into stoppage time. You talk about earning a victory. They went the distance and then some.
That they did, as the Michigan Rangers are the 2024 MSYSA U18-19 Girls Elite State Champions, coming away with a 6-5 victory in penalties to win 3-2. The same scoreline as last year, Dan.
Same scoreline, but much more dramatic. This was a one for the ages. The Nationals defense, goalkeeper Ashley Miller were brilliant. The Rangers attacked. The game goes to a shootout. 7 deep. Michigan Rangers defending their state championship at the MSYSA level. They have got an automatic bid into the Midwest Regional next June.
That they do. Well, I thank our production crew here on this Sunday morning. We have another game here, last game of the weekend coming up here in just about 15 minutes. But your final score from Brighton, 3-2 in favor of the Michigan Rangers. They win the U18-19 Girls State Finals.
over the Nationals on this Sunday morning. I want to thank you again for stopping by. For all of us here at the Michigan Soccer Network, have a great rest of your Sunday. Go Lions! So long, everybody.
This has been a presentation of the National Soccer Network.